So Overwatch 2 has dropped, and also I've been away for about a week. Quick disclaimer, a hurricane just passed through, so that's why you haven't been seeing too many videos from me. But nevertheless, I have been able to get my hands on Overwatch 2. It has been a long journey. I was gonna actually start this video and just pretty much shit Overwatch 2 this whole video because they did something that is very stupid. And I also talk about this in a video that's gonna be coming out tomorrow with the Modern Warfare 2 because it's the same worry. And I had this worry about a week ago when I recorded that commentary, and it's gotten even bigger because a lot more people are aware of it. Blizzard Activision has been doing this thing, and they've been doing it for a while. I noticed this about a year ago. It's just now becoming a lot more popular. If you have a prepaid phone number, like myself, which if you have a phone number with these companies that I'm going to list off, then you may have an issue with any Blizzard title. Pretty much Cricket, Wireless, Metro PCS, I think maybe T-Mobile, I'm not really sure. But those type of phone companies use something called prepaid numbers. I guess it's like they're trying to get around cheaters and trolls creating new accounts for their free-to-play titles, and even in the future their titles overall that has a multiplayer side to it. Modern Warfare 2 will also have this where you have to link your phone number to verify that you are a person, and pretty much to put like a tag on you, like, okay, this is a person who has created an account. If we ban this number, this person cannot create another account unless he gets a brand new number. Which technically, yeah, that's all you have to do is just get a brand new number. But I guess that they're thinking that because you have to get a brand new number, most people won't do that. They don't want to have to go get a whole new number for their cellular, whatever, and pay for whatever that might cost just to end up playing the game that they want to play. So I think that's the angle they're trying to take with it. Locking people off because they have prepaid numbers is low-key wild. The only reason why I'm able to play Overwatch 2 right now is because my girlfriend allowed me to use her number to verify my account. Shout out to her. And I was able to play Overwatch 2, but other than that, I would have been ass out. And honestly, I would have been even more pissed if I was a person who bought Modern Warfare 2 at a $70 price tag, and I have to deal with the fact that I don't have a contracted phone number to play the game. That is the stupidest shit. Blizzard, please stop that. Please get away from it. Some YouTubers are taking off their anger because they're like, oh, they've kind of fixed it, but they haven't fixed it. They really haven't. Modern Warfare 2 is going to require any and everyone to place a phone number. And if you have a prepaid number, you cannot play the game, even if you paid $70 for that game, which is bullshit. You could probably play the campaign, but you can't play the multiplayer at all. The multiplayer side will be locked off until you give them a phone number. Also, of course, you know, the servers, Overwatch and the developers over there had to deal with the DDoS attack over at Blizzard. So the first day, it was really hard to get into the game. The second day, it wasn't that hard. I got into it. The third day, I played. The first day of launch, it was pretty much no-go for everybody, unless you were just that person sitting there waiting for hours upon hours to let you through the queue. You weren't playing the game. Now, those things are the hugest problems with Overwatch 2. Those are the things that before you even touch the game, that's already on your mind. You're already kind of not liking the game at that point. I know for me, I uninstalled the game once they tried to ask me for my phone number. When I put it in, they said they can't take it because it's prepaid. I deleted the game. I was just like, well, okay, I guess they don't want my money, or they don't want my time and attention to play this game. They're essentially saying, brokey, go get a contracted phone number. And I'm like, Activision, no. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? Like, Overwatch 2. Honestly, I've been excited to play Overwatch 2 because I haven't played Overwatch since 2016, 2017 maybe. I remember I bought the game when it was very popular in 2016. It had just came out. I played it. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked it, but there were some things I didn't like about it. Like, for example, I'm a Call of Duty guy. There's no score streaks. There's no real progression, you know, like, and also everybody gets credit for your kills. If they just, I mean, Call of Duty has switched to that now. Call of Duty does that now, but well, for some titles they do it. Overwatch makes it so that essentially it's a team game. There is no individualism. Yeah, you can kind of pop off. You can have a DPS character and low-key go off on the whole map, but it's really not it's not giving you that, you know what I'm saying, like I'm carrying the team type of feel, because there is no carrying the team. Everybody has a role, and when I was a kid, I just wasn't jiving with that well, so I ended up selling the game to GameStop. I ended up buying it back for like a year later wanted to see what changes had happened, what new heroes had happened. I remember like 2017, 2018, the competitive scene was busting and they were adding new characters. It was constantly being talked about. I bought the game again, realized, yeah, this still ain't my jive. Sold it back again. So I haven't touched this game since like 2017, 2018. And I played it on and off here and there. Now, when I came to the game now, there are some changes. Did I notice all the changes? No, not really. I would say the only change that I really noticed was the fact that it's 5v5 now, I believe, instead of 6v6. So I think that was the only change that I really noticed, you know, and I don't know what balance issues that has done. Go to the multiplayer people, the Overwatch people for that type of commentary. I really don't understand the differences, you know what I'm saying? Overwatch still plays like Overwatch to me. And I didn't play the game when it was super broken and they weren't listening to the community. I've heard a lot of people talk about tanks being OP and stuff like that. I was not involved, so I don't know nothing about that. But the game played well. I had a lot of fun. I have my favorite characters. Have you guys seen on the screen? I'm not the best Overwatch player, but I go off sometimes. I got little clips here and there. And I've been really enjoying it. They added a new hero, and that's another problem, the Battle Pass system. The Battle Pass system really fucks with me, but it is a free-to-play game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, it's free, so just get over it. No, I don't think we should get over it. But at this point, like, it's like, bro, I wish at least for the character. I think the Overwatch Battle Pass would be okay if they didn't lock the character behind the Battle Pass. I wish they would have done something like Call of Duty. Like, you can unlock it through the Battle Pass, or you could do a challenge just to unlock the character, or you can do it like Apex Legends where you have character unlock tokens and you play to get character unlock tokens and you put the character unlock tokens in the Battle Pass. Even though that would have probably turned out the same way, they could have put like, you know, like 6 character unlock tokens, and by the time you get to level 55, which is the level you have to take to get the character, they could have done it the same way. That would have probably still been bad, but I just wish they wouldn't have locked it behind the Battle Pass, because you have to get to either level 55 or pay up that $10 to unlock the character. To me, I feel like it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but at the same time, it's low-key bad. Like, it's just like, ugh, I don't know. That's kind of shitty. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I don't know how to explain it. This is just where we are in gaming now. Like, I feel like I'm talking to a fucking wall when I complain about Battle Pass now. I feel like I'm talking to a fucking wall when everything goes free to play. You know, like, there were people in my skate video when I was talking about how that went free to play who were pretty much saying, you're mad because it's free? And I'm like, yes, the fuck I am. Like, why are you, like, people legit are conforming to this new meta of battle passes and free to play games and essentially getting nickeled and dimed to have fun with everyone else. And it is weird. It's weird timing, and everyone's adjusting. And I guess this is just our future now. And if you're going to complain about it, it has to be pretty much an egregious monetization in order to complain about it. Because if it's just a battle pass and it just went free to play, then people are going to say, well, it's free to play. It's going to have a battle pass. Okay, understood. They added new maps to the game. Honestly, I think they probably need to do something as far as queues go, because finding a new map is weird. Like, I haven't played this game since 2017, 2018, right? All of the maps that I came across, I knew pretty well. I remembered them really well. I didn't really come across any new quote unquote maps, and if I did, they probably just kind of like the map design just crossed themselves to me, and maybe I thought I was playing an old map, but I was playing a new map. But a lot of the maps I recognized, and I knew them well, and I remember playing them. So I don't know about these new maps, but they added at least they added 6 new maps. Haven't touched any of them to my knowledge, but maybe it's just because, you know, the map design is so close that I'm blending them together. But yeah, like they added new maps, they added new modes. A lot of people are calling this Overwatch 1.5. I would agree. It doesn't feel like anything different. It still feels like Overwatch 1. One thing I will say, I like the fact that they added like different skins for Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2. So they have like a Tracer Overwatch 1, they have a Tracer Overwatch 2. They have challenges, they have things to get through the battle pass a little bit quicker. So I mean, I could see myself playing this for another week or so, another 2 weeks. Do I think I'm gonna get through the battle pass? Nah. I don't think I'm gonna get through the battle pass. I'm not gonna get to level 55 to unlock the new character. I know that for sure. Do I think that this will be a sustainable free-to-play game? No, I genuinely don't. even when this game was before free to play was a thing, you know, like this is one of the games that kind of started the free to play model, but they came in a weird era, you know what I'm saying? Like they actually charged people for this multiplayer only game. I think the game was $40 on PC and 60 on consoles or something like that. $40 on Sony, PlayStation, and PC, and like 60 on Xbox. I forgot how they did the monetization for it, but essentially this game came out in a time where this was considered okay to be what it was. Now it's a complete free to play game. And even back then, they weren't really the best with patches and updates. They weren't the quickest. That's kind of one of the reasons why when I come to this game now, I'm playing on the same fucking maps, even though this game is almost 4 to 5 years old now. Like this game is really old. There's all the maps that I'm seeing I've played 1,000 times over. It doesn't really feel like a new game. There's not enough maps for this new game. Like I feel like playing this game, playing Overwatch 2, the free to play game, they should have so many maps. Given I haven't played this game since 2017, 2018, they should have so many maps that the game is almost unrecognizable for me. That's how far it should be. But it's like I'm playing a lot of the same old maps, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a couple of new maps here and there, but they're kind of mixed up in my head, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like they really hit this with a bang as far as the Overwatch 2. So I understand why people are saying it's Overwatch 1.5, but I mean, I'm enjoying it. Hopefully, you know, they can actually live up to the live serviceness, even though no company ever does. I think the only company that actually lives up to live service is Activision with Call of Duty. Call of Duty actually be living up with their live service. They actually do provide content. The patches come slow, but the content is always there. You know what I'm saying? Like you're always getting new maps. You know when the maps are coming. They hype it up. The seasons are there. You know what I'm saying? Like they are one of the only ones. Them and Fortnite, and I would say a little bit of Apex. But we'll see how Overwatch does this. And will they flop like Battlefield 2042 and not provide any live service content? And when meta stuff start to pop up and it needs patches, will they be quick with the patches? I don't know. But we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you do please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications, because who don't like to be notified when I post, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, let me know what you think about Overwatch 2 in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.